We have a date with the red pill guy, the red pill guy, the red pill guy.
Okay, perfect. What I gotta say is this, right? Yeah, men are supposed to chase, or men are supposed to be the people that are going after these women, but the woman has to be worthy of that.
There's plenty of worthy women out there. Plenty. Submissive, feminine, don't have high body counts, beautiful, snatch, workout, have both parents. There's plenty of that out there.
Okay. They're not the loudest though.
They're not the loudest.
They're not the loudest on social media, or they're not the loudest on, what's trending. The people that are actually trending are the people that I wouldn't say like are wifey material. If you look,
we understand who's trending. We understand that you idiots only look at the chicks on OnlyFans and that kind of stuff, Instagram and Twitter. We understand that completely. That's the problem. Get your monkey ass the fuck up off here and find you a real woman in the real world instead of worrying about these OnlyFans chicks. Like she told you, there are plenty of women out there, no high body count, no kids, beautiful, submissive, all of these things. You need to be looking, and you need to ask yourself, are you worthy? Because you're looking like a 3.
Look at it. Look at social media. Look at what's going on right now. Someone said
you don't want that woman. You want the woman who's off social media.
Off social media. Okay, so where do you meet such women?
You have to go out into the world. You have to get off these apps and stop listening to podcasts. They do exist. You can go to churches. You can go to women's groups, different things like that. Festivals, events. There's plenty of them. A plethora.
Schools, museums, hospitals, all kinds of women all over the place that don't have their ass in the air every 5 minutes. Please get off social media, because that's all you see is the women on here, and half these women ain't even real. They got you fucked up, and you believe in this shit.
Okay, I guess it also depends on where you're from. I'm guessing you're from the States?
Yes, and hold on. It wouldn't even matter for you because your name is Travel with King K, meaning you travel around the world.
Yeah.
So they're everywhere for you, technically.
Okay, cool. So what do you think, like, a lot of women are not used to men like walking up to them anymore to approach them on the street, right? Mm-hmm. So what would be the approach then? Say you're at a festival, say you are, you said women's group. I don't know if like men are going to women's group, but like, let's say you're at the gym.
Don't come on to her the minute you meet her. Try to find some commonality. Like go up to her and say a joke within her presence. But don't be trying to come on to her. Because sometimes that's creepy, especially if she's not attracted to you. Maybe talk to her friend if she has a friend. I don't fucking know. Man, ask another man. All I know is if you walk up to me and say, hey, baby, how you doing? I'm going to think you're creepy. All right?
I think the gym is like one of the best examples, because I go to the gym sometimes. I see some good looking women, but it's still a mixed bag. So if you're saying like women's group, or like you're saying at a festival, it's still a mixed bag. How do you know, you're making all these approaches. Like, first of all, women are not used to approaches, but you go approach a woman, you got to get to know her a little bit for you to know what substance she's working with, for you to know, if she's worthy of you to continue to chase her. But it's also a numbers game. Where is the best place where okay, when I'm going here, I'm going to probably meet somebody that fits a lot of criteria for a wife. And don't say church.
I think you're thinking too far ahead, Kay. Like I tell the ladies who come up here, you can't go out and say, oh, I'm looking for a husband off the back. No, you're just going out, you're enjoying yourself.
Wait a minute, did she say back, B-A-C-K? Or did she say bat, B-A-T? It's B-A-T, not B-A-C-K. I digress.
If you see someone, yes, that's in the back of your mind. I'm single. I want to meet someone. But if I see someone who I think is attractive, maybe if I'm at a festival, hey guys, oh, what are you drinking? Or what brought you out? Do you like J. Cole or Drake? I don't know. I'm being hypothetical. Start there. And the way they...
These motherfuckers scared to open their goddamn mouth. They scared to say anything to any female on this motherfucker. They scared to approach any female. They are scared to say anything to anybody. It's like, are you serious right now? It's like, you act like you don't know what the fuck a woman is gonna want to hear. I don't understand you men these days. Fuck is going on? Get your ass off here and do what you gotta do to meet some females.
To learn about someone or see if they have substance is dating. But a lot of men, they don't want to date. They don't want to spend money. I don't know what that's about. I don't know how you, I don't know.
Spend money to get to know somebody, like...
Yeah.
So...
Yes, retard, you need to spend some money. You need to go on dates. That's how you get to know people. You go on as many dates as you can. That's how you get to know. That's how you initially get to know somebody. And if you don't have no money to date, and apparently you said you do, seeing as how you travel, why the fuck are you on here talking about money to go on dates? Yeah, half-wit. Money to go on dates.
If it's a number game and, you know, you're going out on all these multiple dates, like, obviously that's not financially smart either.
Don't nobody give a fuck. You trying to be smart romantically. You're not trying to be smart financially. Don't nobody give a fuck. The one person that you have a date with, you just have a simple date with. And you dumb motherfuckers act like y'all don't know how to go on cheap dates that make the dates look good. I'm confused how y'all just so dumb. I'm just confused.
Because you're spending money on somebody that's just probably there for a one-time.
Who cares? You like her. You trying to see if she's there for that one time. What the fuck difference does it make whether you know it or not? The whole point is for you to find out whether you like her, not for you to worry about whether she's trying to spend your fucking money or not. Man, you guys act like y'all personality can't hold up. Like she gonna look at you and say, "Oh hell no, I just want his money." That's that fuckery.
One time get to know and then you see, okay, maybe it didn't work out, right?
Well, okay, I'm assuming you're using your discernment. I'm assuming you're going to have a telephone conversation with this person. You guys are going to chat. You're going to use your discernment, and then you'll decide. And I'm assuming if your name is Travel with King K, you work hard. You have, I'm sure, some coin to take a woman out somewhere nice. I didn't say a Michelin star restaurant. I didn't say on the top of a roof, you know, with balloons going out of the sky. But I'm sure there is a budget. You would take someone out.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that list of places that you can't take a woman to anymore, right?
Oh,
because that's pretty much what...
This motherfucker's on the internet. See, I wouldn't even date a motherfucker that came to me with this kind of bullshit. I'd be like, no, go fuck your hand. That's what you need to do. Because you on here talking stupid.
Girls are asking for, you got to take them to somewhere worth. It might not be a 5-star Michelin restaurant, but like, you know, you got to take them somewhere worthy of like them being able to tell their friends like, hey, yeah, like, you know, I went on this date, he took me here, because like, you know, that's what sticks out, right? So you got to come off the bat like pretty much trying to impress, obviously. So it's like you're doing this like, I don't know, I would like to call it, personally, I feel like dating is like, you know, a game. Like you're spinning the Russian roulette, trying to like find something that works for you. You might say like, you know, yeah, it's about discernment, but a lot of people too can fake it.
But again, back to discernment. You have to use your discernment. And isn't dating supposed to be fun? When did we get so serious? Oh my God, there's the list. And have fun. You're a young man. You're a young man. You should be excited to go out with a beautiful woman you are attracted to. That just says to me, she's not your dream girl. If you don't want to take her out on a date, if that's not the woman you feel you should take out and do all of the things for, she's not your dream woman.
Yeah, you're right though. Dating used to be fun. Like, you know, I like to go out on dates. I go on dates. I do think that the discernment thing you're talking about, like what you need the Holy Spirit to come tell you, yeah, this is the kind of girl you should be talking to. Like it used to be fun, but I feel like nowadays, like it's more of like, you know, a judgment sport on the part of women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's not how it is in real life. When you go out into the real world and you get off a podcast, I don't see even men. That's some of the women that men talk about. Men are buying drinks. Men want to buy fancy dinners. I don't see that part of the world. Maybe that's just not my reality. I don't know. But that's not the world I exist in. So whatever you believe to be true, that's exactly what it will be. That's what you're going to attract. Again, I feel like men, I'm not saying people shouldn't consider your feelings, but men once upon a time went out and fought wars. They went out into the world and worked hard, and they had something to prove once upon a time. Now it's like, oh, men want to be catered to. Where are those men from the early 1900s who dressed up and wanted to impress women? Where are they?
I mean, they still exist.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think there is this divide of like, you know, the men versus the women. The men that you're talking about still exist. They're still out here. The women that you're talking about still exist, and they're still out here. How do these people meet? That's the important thing. Like, how do these people get to like find the values that matches what they're looking for? You know what I mean? I feel like that's where the divide is.
But Kay, what are your values? What's important to you? What do you like to do? What are your interests? What are your hobbies? Maybe you like rock climbing, go to rock climbing classes. Maybe you like festivals, go to festivals. Where are these women hanging out? Maybe you want to learn Mandarin, Chinese, go to a class. I don't know. You travel. The world is your oyster. If your name is Travel with King K, you should not have an issue. And you sound like you're Caribbean.
I'm not Caribbean, actually. I'm Nigerian.
Nice.
Personally, I don't have this issue, but I'm like chiming in. I'm chiming in because, like, you know, I think it should be a good debate, and like, you know, I think like, you know, I can learn from some of the perspective that you're sharing. You know what I mean?
Go back home. There's plenty of women. There's 54 countries in the continent of Africa. There are plenty of women who are ready to cook, clean, and they are homegrown. No BBL, no nothing.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like, even like I've been back to Nigeria like recently, like in the last 4 years, and even there, like, yeah, like there's a tradition or there's a culture of women that like, you know, do these things and like, you know, more submissive, but the same way you're asking where are these women, where are these men from like the 1900s? I feel like even in Africa these days, the climate is changing. You know, even in Africa, they are starting to adopt the Western ideology of like, you know, how things are in the West. So it's like,
don't go to Ghana, don't go to Nigeria, go to Tanzania, go to Sierra Leone, go somewhere else, Cameroon, different country.
True. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I appreciate the conversation.
You're welcome, Kay. Thank you for.
See, I would have a headache talking to him because he act like you too slow to understand that women are different all over the world. Go where you can find somebody that's different. Western civilization doesn't mean she has a bad mindset. It just means she's from the West. There's plenty of women that could be married in this country, whatever. You just have to find them. You have to weed through them. That's why people go on dates. People go on dates so they can weed out the people that they like and get down to the person that they really like. So I'm confused as to why we're on here talking about finding women. Y'all act like y'all don't know how to date folks. That's the whole point of dating, is to find a person that you like. Get your ass off here and get out there. Stop being fucking scared.